Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm gonna try to make a mushroom. I'm gonna use a piece of, this was cut off of a long piece of Fatwood the LP found. This is some very good stuff. I don't like to use it unless it's something special. It's very dark. So this part right here is going to be the stem, or the stand of the stem will be the stand. And it's very solid, it's very dark, and that was a very long limb or knot, or I don't know what it was, but that thing stood almost right up to my shoulders. Okay, I have the piece mounted on here. So I'm fixing to turn it. I got to make the stem of the mushroom. I was mounting the camera on my shield. I thought, hey, I can do that instead of the straps, because the straps come off. And most of the time I film it on the other side here with this tripod. But that only gets this side of the video, and it doesn't get the side of where I'm using the tools. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put it on the tenon. Put it on the chuck. I made a tenon, excuse me. Can't even talk right sometimes. But I made a tenon on both ends so that when I make the stem, I have the area I need for making the stem, and I can cut those areas off anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then I'll be back. I'm trying to do the mushroom cap. Work with it. I cut it down some. I had another piece, but it wasn't working out because I didn't cut it with the chainsaw level. But this piece, I think that I can work with. I think I can do it. So I'm going to try and see what I can do. Okay, let me get to it. Alright, today I had to let the glue dry overnight when I put the cap on the stem of the mushroom. So I had to mount it on there, and one thing that I did do, and I'm glad I did, was I marked the wood. Well, you gotta look over here. I marked the wood in some places, in a couple of places, and on the chuck, on these two teeth, 1 and 2, so I knew how to mount it back on where it was before, because if I just put it back on there, it wouldn't have mounted correctly, and it would be shaking, and it would not be level. I'm fixing to smooth this out some. Then I will make a tenon down here to a smaller one so that I can drill a hole in a piece of wood as the base. So it's sitting in a piece of wood, the mushroom is, and it looks pretty natural. And I think that would look pretty cool. I saw some videos on YouTube about that. Okay, let me get to it. I've never done a bowl. This is the first time I've done something, you know, going in the direction of a bowl. Hey, I'm back. I had some aggravating times of doing this, of trying to finish it up. Set that one over there. I don't know, the lighting's not really great. Let's see. Okay. The cap started to come off and separate from the stem, so I had to re-glue it when I had it on the lathe, and I needed to sand it again, and I needed to make a tenon small enough to fit in the hole of this base. Well, so I finally got it off. I was not able to make the tenon quite small enough, but that's okay. You know, you got to improvise and just got to keep working with it best you can. Anyway, I did get it glued together and it's drying, and I did get the finish on it. I got it sanded. I'm trying to get a good view of it. This lighting in here is not the best in the world. So, anyway, let's see if I can hold it like this. I'll give you a tour of my little kitchen. Anyway, see if it'll shine in here. Oh, that's cool. The Fatwood, the lighting on the Fatwood is shining through and making it look dark red. That's beautiful. I did want to originally make this as a lamp, but I thought this thing is heavy too. This thing is not light, so I can't continue holding it with one hand. This whole thing is Fatwood. This base is Fatwood. This is a fin of Fatwood. So this whole thing is Fatwood. This is a knot from LP's Fatwood piece he found. I told you earlier at the beginning. This right here, cap, is some of that pork belly Fatwood. You can see the rings on it. I'm trying to get where I'm not shadowing stuff. Look at the beautiful ring on the cap of it. Beautiful bacon strips that are very wide. You know, I do wonder when I'm finding Fatwood what kind of pine tree this came from. I really do. I'd love to know. I mean, my guess is it maybe it's loblolly. It was loblolly at one time. I don't know. I don't think that it was longleaf. I could be wrong. But, I mean, it could be white pine. I don't know. We do have at least those three in our state where I live in Alabama. The others are like near the coast. I don't remember what they're called. So, sand pine or pond pine or something like that. So, you know, no, it wouldn't be that. Because it was a much larger tree or whatever it was. But, anyway, I digress. So I pretty much got it finished. I tried to glue it down and I couldn't find the right size hole to match the tenon I had because I couldn't get the tenon down small enough because the cap coming off. So anyway, I drilled a hole in it at the bottom and I put a screw in it with a washer. So that works well. That holds it right on the base just fine. Now I made this one earlier. A month ago, probably at the most, or beginning of the month, I'd say. And I couldn't quite finish it the way I wanted to, neither. I couldn't sand it down. But I'm going to put some clear glue on there. And it's cracking a little bit right there, but that's fine. It's a mushroom. And I'm going to put it over here like this. So... Alright, I finally put it together and have it finished. The mushroom, what's that? That's a piece of dried up piece of wood or something. Anyway, I just want y'all to see the finished product. I hope the lighting is okay. I'm sorry, I apologize about the lighting. Anyway, I mounted it on this wood. See, I can pick this side up, but the other one I can't because I just put some clear glue on there. Anyway, I decided to take this little mushroom that I made a short time back, like I said before, to go ahead and just put it on here, mount it on this wood. So I put some clear glue on the wood. All of this is Fatwood. Even the base is Fatwood. So I, on purpose, wanted it to be offset and not straight up and down. I wanted it to sit just a little off, just like a natural mushroom would do. But anyway, I just wanted you to see it. like I said before, I hope the lighting is okay. It's kind of crappy around here. So, I like it. I mean, it's unique, it's different. You're not going to find this manufactured and spit out identical. It's one of a kind, unique. That's one thing I like about wood turning, is you make your own piece, and it is one of a kind. It's not made from the factory, and you know, you just make it the way you want it to look, and it's beautiful, and it's just unique, and it's special. Makes it very special. And you give presents and your wood turning crafts that you've made to other people in your life, that as gifts, and to share a part of your life with them in giving. And that brings more joy, actually, to me, to give than to receive. It just does something to you, and just, it fulfills your life. Your life is very fulfilling. You want a full life, when you live your life. You want to look back and know that you have enriched other people with your life, and that so enriches your life even more. So, anyway, I just wanted to show you this real quick. I didn't want to give you a long lecture. Sorry about that. I just have thoughts that pop in my head. That's the way I was made. Okay. Anyway, y'all have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for all the new subscribers. Thank you for coming to my channel. That means a lot to me. And thank you for all my visitors. Thank you. I am privileged for you to come and visit my channel. I'm not a professional by any means with wood turning or making videos or anything. I'm just a regular person, and I enjoy sharing what I make and what I do when I go fatwood hunting, collecting, or do a burn, or whatever I do. I just enjoy being in the community, the Fatwood community. And I just want to thank you all of you in the Fatwood community that have accepted me in your community as part of it. I'm really privileged for that. Thank you. All right, y'all have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.